All right, we have those latest visuals of Prime Minister Narendra Modi in Malda, where he is going to flag off the first Vande Bharat Sleeper Express in Malda. Right now, he is interacting with the students, as we can see in Malda. We have Payal also joining us on the broadcast. Payal, these are the latest visuals. Prime Minister interacting with the students inside that Vande Bharat Sleeper Express.
Yes, in fact, the Prime Minister has just about flagged off that train that I'm currently on board on, and that is India's first Vande Bharat sleeper train that has been flagged off from Howrah to Guwahati. Currently, the inaugural train is en route from Malda to Guwahati as well. It's going to cut off your travel time by at least 3 hours. It has modern amenities, modern facilities, not just for the common citizen, but a lot of focus has been laid on that to make sure that there's a promotion as far as local cuisine is concerned in terms of food. The infrastructure of the train has been built in a manner that, of course, not only will it save time, but it will be very, very convenient for people with disabilities to travel, people to travel who are senior citizens. So that's the way in which the entire seat structure has been designed. There are multiple coaches in it, including a first class coach, the second AC coach, and the third AC coach as well. So the Prime Minister, in fact, giving this gift Bengal ahead of the elections which are going to happen in the next couple of months, and that's something which has been at the focus as far as the railways is concerned. That is to modernize infrastructure to make sure that the Indian helpline, which is the Indian Railways, keeps up with the modern times. So not just the bullet train which is taking shape in Maharashtra and Gujarat, but also this is going to be India's answer to the semi bullet train, and of course this is the sleeper train which the Prime Minister is really flagged off. So apart from that, the Prime Minister also expected to make a lot of announcement as far as railway projects in Bengal are concerned. At least half a dozen trains are going to be given more to the state of Bengal. So Bengal has been Bengal has been at the forefront of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's development ever since 2014.
And much of the emphasis is also laid on the fact that this Vande Bharat Express is going to be between the two important routes, that is from Malda to Guwahati, the two states, Bengal and Guwahati, that are going to be going to the polls next.
Yes, of course. The inaugural train is taking off from Malda because the Prime Minister he will be now. But the original train route is from Howrah to Guwahati. Remember, multiple people want to travel on an overnight journey. Sometimes it's very, very inconvenient to travel on these chair car trains as well. So therefore, this semi indigenous train that is going to be between these two routes are going to be largely beneficial for people who want to travel overnight and probably come back to their destination, in no time as well. And a lot of people want to go to Kamakhya Deviji to hold darshan. This is going to be of great benefit as far as that is really concerned as well. And no doubt whatsoever that, BJP, quite frankly speaking, is not in the business of charity. They are also in the business of politics, and in the business of politics, everything is fair. So, of course, elections are around the corner, and the Prime Minister and the government understands that this is very good. This is going to send a very good and a very loud message. But remember, these are not being prepared overnight. There has been a lot of work over the years that has been gone into this as well. With the kind of personal interest that Ashwini Vaishnav, the railways minister, has taken. He's an engineer by profession, has a deep understanding of how technical things really work. So he's had a lot of personal capital that he's invested in these Vande Bharat trains.
Right, Payal, and is not just the political messaging, but also the development messaging that has been given by the Prime Minister in West Bengal. In fact, not just the Vande Bharat Express, he's also going to inaugurate several of the other key projects, also putting his emphasis on behind the development in the state.
Yes, there are multiple places in the country which never probably had an airport, but they have airport services now really going on. There are flights that are flying to various places, but there's no doubt whatsoever in anybody's mind, Kaveri, that the Indian Railways is India's lifeline. Crores and crores of people travel every single day through various routes as well. So a lot of focus has been also put on the freight trains because they carry goods and services to a lot of lengths and breadths of the country, and that's the reason the Prime Minister has been of the belief that a total transformation of the Indian Railways has taken place. When would you really be able to think that India could actually afford to have a train flying, say 150, 160 kilometers For example, when the Vande Bharat train is also being planned for the next couple of years, say up to 2029 or 31, which would fly at the route of 250 kilometers per hour as well. So that's the kind of planning that has been done, and nothing has been done overnight. There are engineering marvels that are being used to in fact, make sure that we have this possible. You remember the Chenab Bridge, which is also a marvel as far as engineering is concerned. The bullet train is all set to take shape as well. It's already being worked upon. The Prime Minister himself have visited the bullet train site more than a couple of times, interacted with the people who are working over there as well. So this is India's response to the world, that India is not just a country which is hugely populous in terms of a lot of population being living out there, but India is also a country which loves to keep up with the modern times. And India believes in promotion of indigenous equipment, and of course over here indigenous trains that we're speaking about. This is a model of Make in India, which is actually going to be sending a message across the globe.
Right, Payal, thank you so much for all of those updates. Those are the latest visuals on your screens of Prime Minister Narendra Modi flagging off the first Vande Bharat Sleeper Express in Malda, where he has also interacted with the students. But